With about 3 weeks left until their upcoming season opener against the University of Hartford on November 13th, Central Connecticut State University's men's basketball team already has their preparations well underway. Coming off a 5-26 season in which they finished tied for last in the Northeastern Conference, Central is poised to improve upon a season that seemingly only leaves room for improvement. Howie Dickinman, in his 20th season as the Blue Devils head coach, will be relying heavily on the influence of senior Brandon Peel, junior Kalen Cumberlander, and sophomore Kevin Seymour, among others. This year's group features a lot of newcomers, whether it be transfers such as J.J. Kravitz or incoming freshmen like Evan Phoenix and Julio Nails. This edition of the Blue Devils will play at a high pace offensively, as indicated by Dickinman and senior Brandon Peel.
We want to get the ball up. First of all, before any of that happens, you got to rebound the basketball, okay? I believe we'll be a better rebounding team this year than last year, and with that being the case, then I think we're able to outlet the ball and get the ball up quickly. We really don't want to walk the ball up. We want to push the ball up and put pressure on the defense and hope for good things.
The style of play we hope to run is we're not that big, so we're bigger than last year. We hope to run an up-tempo style of play, but this year look to get the ball in the paint more post touches, more baskets in the paint.
However, it remains to be seen what the identity of this team will be, but they will certainly be stressing defense.
An identity. Every team has an identity, and quite frankly, we don't have an identity right now. We're still feeling our way around. I like to think shooting would be one of our strengths, but I'm not sure. At some point, hopefully sometime soon, I'd like to think we're a very good defensive team, and that would be our identification, so we have to keep working.
Brandon Peel, the only senior on the squad, seems to be the only sure thing.
I probably would tell you that the only starter I can feel comfortable saying would be Brandon Peel, our only senior.
Peel and others' leadership will be heavily relied on this season, according to Dickinman and the big man himself, Peel.
Their leadership on the team is try to set the example, okay? And probably more for Brandon Peel because he's been here 4 years.
As the only senior on this team, my role this year is to lead the newcomers and the younger guys to a more winning season. I need to try to keep the chemistry because I'm the only one that's been here all 4 years, and I've got to show them the ropes, what it takes to be a true Blue Devil and everything it takes having winning seasons to improve on last year.
Brandon Peel was also quick to express confidence when asked of both his team's abilities and his own personal talents.
The type of play you'll probably see from me this year is what you've probably seen for the past few years. A lot of double-doubles, a lot of rebounds, a lot of points, a lot of block shots, maybe some assists. I don't like to put a marking on statistics for the year, but I'm going to come out and play my hardest. Since I'm only 6'7", the way I'm going to deal with bigger guys is to use my quickness and my jump shot against them. I don't think they can really guard me on the perimeter, so I think that would give me the advantage against bigger opponents like Brian. A couple impact guys for our team this year will be Kalen Cumberlander. He's a redshirt junior, very athletic player. I'd also look out for freshman Malik Toppin. He's a center, very athletic, can get off the floor really quickly. And center Evan Phoenix, very big body in the post, very great post scorer.
CCSU fans without a doubt recall the buzzer beater that dramatically beat Wagner last season, which landed this year's only senior a prestigious spot atop SportsCenter's top plays.
Like Seymour might do. Set a screen, let him run into you. No, he doesn't. He throws it to length for Peel, who catches, fires the three. It's good!
Although this team is losing 4 seniors and their 2 leading scorers from last year's side, they will in fact be even deeper this season.
Guys, what we have is depth this year, so we hadn't had that in the last couple of years. I do believe all will play, which is a real treat this year. So if you take 7 new players and you add probably the 3 players last year that participated or played, then we should be able to go 10 deep. Our team is 14, maybe 11 deep, but everyone has a role. Well, we have a couple of freshmen that shoot the ball very well. Boston, Nels out of Arizona is a shooter, a terrific three-point shooter, which we haven't had a lot of the last few years. And Nails is going to be a player that's going to get some shots up. Jalel Nails. And I think we got some new big guys.
Even with all the new faces this year, Coach Dickinman, sitting at second place in all-time wins for CCSU's history, made it clear that there would be no locker room issues and no egos boiling over.
High school's over, okay? Check your ego at the door. You're going to do what we want you to do, and they will.
At the end of the day, Dickinman and assistant coaches Obi and Wadike, Toby Carberry, and Greg Colucci have their players' growth at the top of their list of priorities.
I got your spot, you said it. You know what I'm saying? That's a lead. But you can't just leave a guy standing here. You were lucky you didn't see him. He was just standing here all by himself.
So, what will the results from this season be like? Why don't we just go and ask Brandon Peel?
My prediction for this season, I'm hoping for a 15-plus win season to definitely improve on this year. I've got great expectations for this team. In general, we'd like to make it to the tournament and win the whole thing and go to the big dance.